Alright, so apparently the medical center here got completely revamped, so I'm gonna go look at that.
Peregrine Hex? Oh, yeah, they added multiple floors. It's kind of weird how it is now.
Avenger Warlock?
I mean, pirate doctors. I mean, criminals gotta get medical attention somehow.
I'm tired of this door taking too long. Problem solved. Oh, slow down! Slow down!
You gotta love when you travel through a wormhole to find another enemy empire just to send your entire legions of death robots to conquer everything, and they're just like, what just happened?
What game you playing?
Stellaris.
Oh, nice. I haven't played that in a while. Though
Yeah,
I don't
literally.
have any of the DLC, so it's like...
Oh, yeah. I have all the DLCs. So.
Yeah, I've been playing with a friend who has all the DLC, so then they're the host, and...
Yeah, I don't know. I find it a little. Like, I literally just, ooh, wormhole. What's on the other side? Oh, a small little empire sends 3 armadas through the wormhole. Like, these people are just like, oh, hey, another alien. Oh God.
Altitude, altitude, altitude.
Oh, I love doing that with, you know, when I find those planets. That's like, oh, it's a primitive society. Send down the death robots. You know, that's the most terrifying thing of any, like, sci-fi. It's just at any day, any moment, you can look out your window and be like, huh, there's a bunch of fireballs streaking across the sky. And that is it. We are doomed. Yeah, they don't have to come down. They can sit at orbit and hold and just siege the entire planet. Right? You're like, oh man, you guys got a lot of farmland. It'd be ashamed if we, you know, just dropped things from orbit onto all your farms. Bye-bye. Exterminatus. You know, or they could be like, my Stellaris empire of death robots that just spreads endlessly, consuming and destroying all organic life, you know. You're a primitive species, one day this super advanced robot life form just comes down and is like, you must all die. You're like, what's going on? Space. And the horrors that lie within.
This patch is as stable as a cat minefield, Parkinson's riddled, epileptic clown balancing on a medicine ball in a rave being hit by a Cat 4 tornado.
So better. Oh man, it's gotta suck for these other little nations right here too. They're just like, oh hey, what happened to our buddies over there? Oh, they're all wiped out. You know, that's something that you gotta think about too. You could, with the vastness of space, you can know of another civilization, and by the time you get to meet them, they've been wiped out. Oh. They're just like, eh, we'll help these guys out. We'll give them a hand. Why are you doing this? Eh! We were bored. We like war. We were bored. You guys look like you needed a hand.
Being under attack, we have to help him.
I do find it funny though, like the only reason I even make armies in this is just to send them down to those primitive planets, because, you know, other spacefaring empires, I just wipe out their fleets and bombard them from orbit and call it good. I'll land on the planet, and when it's a tomb world, I don't care.
Caution.
We're robots,
Caution.
we don't care.
Caution. Caution.
We are Legion, and Legion shall spread to all.
Well, nothing will be able to stand up to the might of the Uru Imperium.
No, it's a machine race that I pretty much just made them build pops as fast as possible. So it can go, depending on how the start goes, if I can never stop expanding, I'm fine. The instant I get bottlenecked and I cannot expand anymore and my economy finally catches up to me, I get fucked. Yeah, no, it's everyone in the galaxy hates me because, you know, I'm just an all-consuming force that any border I meet, I will go to war with, because I will eventually not be able to spread in a direction except your border.
And you're just like, you're just a player. You're like the player version of those empires that do the same thing.
Essentially, yeah.
I forgot what they're called.
Well, it's the Roman. It's the Rome build. You know, you build an empire that's economy that thrives on never ceasing to stop expanding. You know, Rome only fell because they were like, hey, let's stop expanding and not change our economy from being built entirely on expansion.
Well, there's also like, there's like a few races in Stellaris to where like, the people I was playing with, they always called them something, but essentially they're like an NPC empire to where all they do is just conquer other empires.
Oh, there's a couple ones. There's ancient races that are like they don't have a lot. They just have a small little section, but you know you don't fuck with them. They got technology that you can't fuck with. Yeah. And then there's they're the Great Khans. They're roving. They're war bands. And they'll just come in. Yeah.
They're like, I forget what they're called.
Caution.
But like the ones I've always run into, they're like these little, like 3-foot tall little shitheads, but like they just go around and conquer everything around them. And they don't give a shit and don't care about anyone.
Oh, I mean, all the races are essentially, you know, custom built. You can kind of make them however you want. Which is one of the fun parts of it.
I guess I shoot this Mustang Delta? Yeah. Thanks for the free kill. Man, what is up with these constellations, man? Always getting, like, hijacked and always needing help. Constellation Aquila.
Again, I think...
Come on, guys.
I feel like Akani, the problem with Akani is it's a civilian ship, and so it's everywhere. That's why it's always getting attacked.
Come on, guys. You're giving Connie's a bad name. Let's go. Step it up.
I was actually, I was watching Space Talk that he had a video about civilians being armed in space, and how, you know, what it really boils down to is how would you enforce gun control in space? Like, really?
On the Daymar. It's a Friday. Are they going to have an event go on this weekend? And when did I get almost 500k UEC in PU and PTU?
Were you doing the Orison?
I was doing it like 2 nights ago, I think, or the other night. One of those two.
A time period of which this giant ball of fire had gone to bed.
Ugh. Yeah. That Cobra ended his stream short today.
Right.
He said he might get back on later, but he wasn't feeling well. Daymar, more like Nightmare. No. 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 Ah, yes, another ground bounty that I have to travel to manually because there's no real jump point near it.
Oh, apparently I inadvertently helped another empire with a little civil war problem they were having.
Nice.
Well, I popped out in a wormhole and I just wiped out the entire nation that had that wormhole in their system, and so now I have all their land, their territory. But I just looked at my new neighbor, and it's the exact same species. Apparently, I had a splinter group. They had a civil war. Yeah. Man, you imagine that? Oh, the oppressive. We will fight them. Oh God. Good news, everybody! The Civil War is ended! Yay! But we are now neighbors with genocidal robots that want to destroy us all! Boo!
Alright, I completed my objective without even shooting at it. I'm assuming he crashed. Or
I've
a
seen that
turret
happen
shot
before.
him or something. I don't like that he decided to crash after I used all that fuel. Until after I used all the fuel. You know what? That's okay.
Right? Some common courtesy would have been nice.
Let's go to this other beacon. It's small cache, but it's quick cache. Cheenan Dabson. My ship's completely offline. Help me. Oh, my quantum, thank you. Mustang, you okay? Good? This Mustang is just like having problems. This is what a drunk flyer looks like.
I wonder if, you'll get to do a mission. The NPC was just at the bar, though, so he's a little drunk. You occasionally get a mission, the NPC's flying erratically, you're like, man, I thought they fixed this desync shit.
I wonder if you get a crime stat if you shoot the Connie instead of the enemy.
Probably. You'll probably say at first, hey, it's not me, or whatever, and then after a while it'll be like, oh no.
Caution, caution.
I mean, flying a hammerhead through a fireworks show is pretty, multi-targeting. Well, I mean, and there'll probably be like, a dedicated targeter and stuff too you can do. Like, because there's two, because everything with ships too, I feel some people, there's the complicated system that they need to make in order to make capital ships work. So like targeting, you kind of want complicated targeting so you can justify having someone do it. But then it also has to be simple enough that a single person can do everything from the pilot seat of a fighter. But obviously everything is also going to be in a much simplified version.
All channels, I'm under attack, wee!
Flew too close to the sun.
For some reason, this beacon's gonna pay me 14k and not 1200. I wonder
Probably
why.
like slightly, I don't know, more dangerous or whatever.
You must be a big spender if you're willing to give me 14k. I did.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
You're not a Connie. Oh, this is really hard.
And I do wonder how much they have in mind for like linking systems, because the light fighters are clearly based to be off fighters or off carriers. Like they're not meant to go far alone. So how much of the targeting are they meant to get fed from a mothership?
Caution, caution.
Well, they've kind of already answered that question. Their idea is that if you don't want anyone to do that, that's what the NPCs are for. They're to fill in. It was one of the, they were just recently talking about that, and that I think it was the vehicle team when their video. But yeah, no, I guess that's their idea, is when they're building the game features, you know, like, oh, if a player doesn't want to do this, you know, that is kind of the idea behind the NPC system, is that to fill in for the players that don't want to do stuff. Yeah. You know, and hopefully we do get those, you know. It's people that want to just sit there and be target managers. Yeah. The more you know.
Man, it's almost like it's the same person getting caught over and over again, because it's the same voice actor every time.
It's just one guy who just has really bad luck.
Like Family Guy, when they made fun that two of the characters had the same voice actor and didn't even bother changing the voice for either of them. It's like Lowe's dad and the doctor, Dr. Hartman. Oh, not this bullshit again.
Those people guaranteeing other people's independence. I will also guarantee their independence. I will guarantee them the ultimate independence.
Independence of misery and suffering.
Not existing. They are free from existence.
Or nihilism is serenity. Free of the cruel yoke of existence. Ugh, this is so annoying.
Are you saying we should let the filthy organics live?
I'm gonna win. I don't have a pip, so I'm having to shoot this fighter without a pip. Yeah, I blew his wing off, but now he's even more annoying to hit.
Real skills.
Oh my gosh, I shot his other wing off. Just die. Just die, thank you. It'd be funny if we're like in a mid-operation and it had to be like, my instruments are not working. What do you mean? My pip targeting system is malfunctioning. You made a bug? Nope, it's just not fun. You know, it's just not a bug in the game. Just, you know,
it's a bug in my ship.
My targeting system is not working the way it should. Whoever the mechanic signed up for my ship is going to have to start talking to. Yeah, if it was signed off, then it was shipped. Yeah, well, okay, well, why did it go out within, oh, I don't know, 50 miles of travel?
010, taxi to parking area.
I thought he was still going with the bit there. I was like, man, he's dedicated to this.
This Aurora, you're kind of tanky. I know you're a brick, but come on. Are you just flying backwards? That's fine, I'll just shoot a missile at you.
She's a brick.
Oh. That man's a dickhead for doing that.
Caution, caution,
He about fucking head-on collision rammed me.
caution, caution.
He was just thrusting back. And then he just suddenly thrusted forward, and like I could probably reach out and touch his ship from how close he was. I'm gonna leave a good rating for this guy. I don't know why I'm rating people that I'm saving, but sure. What were you in anyways? He was
This guy didn't let me. He saved my life. I think he's swell. Saved my life, but was kind of a dick. 2 stars.
He's in a Starfarer too.
Right? You'd be known as the Yelp reviewer who leaves bad reviews on the people that save your life.
Mm-hmm. I swear this guy has just got like a ton of brothers that all have the same voice. I would like to go to the quantum beacon, please.
Alright, my heart is just starting to slow down a bit. Okay, I can talk. No, it's nighttime. The deck's nice and lit and everything else. And I managed to find the deck. I'm good. I got everything under control. I've actually got the hover like down to a semi-science so I can manage it.
Caution.
Oh, he's
And
going to
as
the
I-
same place.
As I touch down, she does like this forward roll to one corner. Because, you know, Harrier, weird landing gear, of course. And it literally rolls like the nose is off the deck before I finally find the brake key. Alright, I can pause the recording there, because... Yeah,